Greetings, my brothers and sisters. How y'all doing today? I hope all is well. Shalom. I want to come to you all today with a video. A word for today. I want to speak on the sense of certainty. So coming to the journey, for those who have, you understand that there's something that needs to be fixed. There is something missing, something missing from self and something missing in the world. Understand this world is as a carcass, it's as a dead being. Is a dead state of being, the ways of the world. And so at the end of this world, death is inevitable, right? And so, however, for those who believe you have a hope for something after this world, a realization and a natural understanding that there's more to come. And that brings about a sense of questioning what is to come and what is the requirement to see what is to come. What's to come is the future, right? And think about it. To see a child who is the future, to see potential in a child, but to actually raise that child into becoming that potential is like the kingdom in which we seek to come, the life in which we seek to come, And likewise, life, let's just say even the Most High, is like that parent. It's like that teacher. We have to become. We have to allow that desire for what's to come to work within us, to truly see what is to come, to be there, And so, to go back to the sense of certainty, we understand that what we seek for is not here in this world today. But what's to come will be, and it's inevitable. Our duty is to make sure that our spirit is aligned with the future. Understand that the world, as I said, the world, at the end of the world, is death. This world itself it will face its death. The structure and order of this world, the system of this world is dead itself. And it's inevitable to die. But what's to come? What is eternally life is inevitable to live. So what I say is that make sure that you allow life to truly blossom within you. And with that, like I said, comes an understanding that this world is missing life. You cannot find life, seeking it from the world, but seek life. And while you're here, it's like you have to have open ears. The question for life, a seeking of it, and have your ears open to finding it. And your mind will be open to questioning the world, questioning your actions and the actions that the world seeks to normalize and instill within you. And so, when you're able to question the world rather than fall into the cycle and the loop that it seeks to put you in, then you are a step closer, in the right direction. And you want to have a certainty that this world, the things in it, the lifestyle of it, the ways of it are not natural. Have a certainty that the world is wrong. No matter how many follow, because as it says, broad is the path that leads to destruction, but narrow and straight is the way that leads to life. And there be few that find life. You can't focus on the group where everyone else is going. You can't focus on the party, and how everyone else is having fun. Understand that there's a pleasure that comes with life, but it's one that keeps and protects your character and your image intact. The world gives you a show and gives you a party and snapshots your moment of weakness while in it, your moment of incoherence in it, your moment of instability while in it, your moment of vulnerability while in it, to bring a sense of shame upon you by the pleasure that it gives you. And so you understand that pleasure can be a trap. So protect yourself. Guard your heart. And seek to truly understand what is to be and what is not to be. And if you can't really understand on a higher level, understand it for your safety. Have a certainty. One thing for certain, as I said, is that this world is not natural. And as the word says, the children of the Most High will be the promise to Abraham. And part of it, he said, your people will be strangers in a strange land. And to see it on a larger scale is that Abraham was a man of righteousness, a man of faith, and a father of many nations. But if you follow that path, like the seed of the Most High that continues, these promises, these prophecies, they continue on, you know. And so if you embody, and if you are aligned and with that seed, you know, then likewise, you know, as the land of the Canaanites was a place of strange people. That's just to say their customs and their customs were strange, or to say not like the ones of the children of the Most High. You know? And so, understanding these things, understand that as the world moves closer and closer to a point of undeniability of its wickedness, it's all around, you know. The ways that the enemy has sought to have a hand in every single place. Undeniability of the evil should come with a certainty. A certainty to know that there is something better. Something isn't right, then something has to be right. Something isn't right, and we know by the feeling that it brings upon us. Feeling is not everything, but intertwined with right and wrong are certain feelings. What feels wrong, you know, the more that the wrong thing continues, that feeling is only going to magnify. Unless someone lies to themselves and find themselves in the wrong way. And what feels right, you know, the feeling will continue. You know, and if everything is all right, let's just say a sense of safeness, a true sense of security, you know, protection of your image and your character, you know, an honorable thing, you know. The only how that you can feel different is if you lie to yourself. So it was in the garden, where everything was all right, but a desire for something else, you know, where everything is all right, your everything becomes nothing. And the nothing that you desire becomes everything. You know? And everything, your paradise, then becomes a prison. And that prison becomes paradise. Is this world paradise to you? It gives a sense, an illusion of freedom, but for those who walk the walk, has to understand that this is not truly freedom. The freedom that it seeks to give you, tell you, and allude unto you, the agendas that we see very prevalent in today's age. And where does it start with? You know, they seek to feed it first into the woman, just as the serpent sought to deceive Eve. Be careful. Be careful in this world. As a woman, the weaker vessel, the vulnerable vessel. Be careful of influence, what influences you. Though it may make you feel good, doesn't mean that it's good. You know? And so, if you're on this walk, it comes with a sense of understanding. And you have to be certain in what you're seeking for. And you have to be certain to know what is wrong. No matter the crowd. You have to be comfortable being alone in the truth. Or being small in number. Because in that you understand also in this spiritual warfare, weakness of mind is of the group. And they rely on numbers. They rely on a sense of inclusiveness. But strength of mind is with the few. Because they understand that there's a certain duty, a duty that has been forgotten. And to come back to that duty in the midst of this great deception, it takes strength. It takes a strength of mind, a strength of spirit, you know. And as in the tree, in paradise, in Eden, the tree of knowledge of good and evil was the only thing not to indulge in the midst of paradise, in the midst of abundance of life. The tree of knowledge of good and evil was the only thing not to indulge in. So, in the midst of this world, the world will make it seem, the world will make, if the mindset of the world is embedded in people, embedded in many, then for those who are not like the world, you know, the world will make those people seem displeasing and put off, you know. It's the reverse of the Garden of Eden, a reverse effect. And so understand, as I said, you know, in this world, knowledge and discipline towards the right things are not favored. And in order to really come to it, to truly desire those things, it comes with a sense of brokenness. And when I say brokenness, I mean that you have to really understand that it's the world that seeks to afflict you. And you have to let go of the world, a love for the world. And it's going to come with a sense of brokenness, you know, a broken heart. Because the world that you once loved, or the ways that you once loved, when you truly find out it was never for you, you know, it comes with a sense of betrayal, a feeling of being lied to, being deceived. But it's a part of life. And likewise, as you see within anyone, you know, think about a spouse, you know, who are you bonded with? You know, one who cares for you, there is nothing to find in a sense of being wrong. But one who doesn't, you know, there will always be a sign, you know, that it's something that you're being lied to, you know, that it's not what they say it is, you know. As we exist, there's a struggle. But struggle for the right things. Don't put yourself through struggle for unnecessary and wrong things, you know. Struggle towards the right thing. Strive towards the right thing, you know. The things that will actually protect you. And the effort that you put in, you can see the sense of security and safeness that it brings, not by a sense of performance, but how you feel truly and what is evident. There's nothing to harm you, you know. Where there is no harm, don't go looking for it, because that creates self-sabotage, you know. I pray y'all be blessed in the name of my only begotten Son. Oh, and another thing, where there is harm, you know, don't deny it. And where there is life, accept it. Where there is not life, don't go looking for life where there isn't life, you know. Don't go looking for safety what is not safe, you know. I pray y'all be blessed in the name of my only begotten Son. All praise be our Father, I'll be Yahweh. Amen.